Previously on Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations. And now back to staring at people. Hello! This is NicoB, back with some more Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations. Yeah, I know it's a bit unorthodox for me to be posting 2 Phoenix Wright videos in a row, but, well, I'm really curious as to, what's going on, and also because I haven't quite figured out yet what I'm going to be playing next as my other series. So, another Phoenix Wright, how about that? Anyway, when we last left off, we continued with our investigation and discovered a bunch of weird psyche locks on that door where Maya probably is, and Gato was all pissed at me, and we learned that he came back from the dead and has superpowers and so many things. I learned a lot of life lessons. I think I learned a recipe for shrimp gumbo, and I mean, it was really jam-packed. If you missed it, you should go watch it. But anyway, now, I don't know. Now we came back, though, during the earthquake to find that it looks like she added more locks to it. It's like 5 locks in that thing now. I don't know what's going on, so let's just fucking get on with this shit. Very night, the Inner Temple, Training Hall. Okay, I guess we're continuing where we left off. I wasn't sure if we're going to be doing investigation or more investigation or if we're jump to the trial, but I guess it's more investigation. Good. What have you done? Right, is this what Gato was talking about? Yeah, the trick locks. Now then, Iris, please remove these at once.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me.
Oh, what? Yeah, okay. During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. And I know that there was only one lock when I last came here.
So you're saying that you can undo the new locks? Yes.
Really? Wait, are we not gonna... I would immediately jump to the conclusion that, hey, did you run in here and add new locks to it or something? Especially she was standing there with that sort of like, that serious demeanor when we walked in, like,
yeah, I fucking did it. You gonna do something about it? Or fight me?
If only I was stronger! Edgeworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the balls. Like you're one to talk with your face all green.
Miles Edgeworth, go get some air! Get out of here! I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get your grip on yourself. I'm gonna push you off the cliff!
Don't be ridiculous, I'm perfect.
There's no telling what sort of mistakes you could make in your current state. Go get some rest or I'll fucking kill you! It's your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth!
Understood. Fine. You guys are all meanies. That's what I'm supposed to say. You all are meanies. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here. Farewell. Edgeworth, I love you. Come back. Come back, Edgeworth. Get your sexy ass back here, Edgeworth. He's got so much pride, he's probably off crying in the corner of the garden. Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! Why can't I get over my fear of fucking earthquakes? And why can I not confess my feelings for Phoenix?
Oh, yes, please. Oh, my God.
Maya, have you been changing the script?
No. Okay, maybe. Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. I should fucking know, because I do it all the time. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can't solve these bothersome puzzles.
What the hell? I think we're just like... I'm so confused. So we're assuming she ran in here and then she just saw there were all of a sudden there's 5 locks and she had nothing to do with it. I'm just like, what is this? So this isn't how I would react. I'd be like, Iris, what did you do? You did this, didn't you? And there was 1 lock and then you ran here and that was 5 locks. But nope, I guess we're just gonna roll that shit off. Be like, I guess you had nothing to do with it. Lulu. We're too fucking stupid. Lulu. I see. Well, thanks for your help. I'm just gonna go off somewhere and do something totally unrelated. Damn it! What the fuck was the point of a cliffhanger? Nothing's gonna happen after that. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris? Okay, looks like I have to talk to you.
No, not at all.
Alright, I'm sure one of these is gonna... You're probably the night of the crime. One of these is gonna have a fucking psyche lock. Or like 30 psyche locks. Why did you make a run for it, Iris?
I'm sorry. I heard the Inner Temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried, I just had to come and see. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we're clear on that. Otherwise, I will whip you! I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the Sacred Cavern was all right, but what? then I saw these chains here. And I decided to throw a few more in there. I saw these extra locks someone had put on the sacred cavern's door and... Who in the world would have done something like this?
I don't know. Please, I'm begging you. Somebody in the room just be like, how can we not know it wasn't you that did it, you know? I swear, if nobody does that, I'm gonna rip my face off. Son of a bitch! Come on, Karma, at least you should be like,
how do we know it wasn't you, you crazy bitch? Bah! These trick locks are a secret treasure of the Quran tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who set the lock can open it. And you want the one who set these locks? Yes, finally I set it! I fucking set it! Are you happy now, Nico?
yes! Thank you!
Oh my god, now calm your fucking titties, Nico! Jesus Christ!
I don't think it's that simple, friends. Let's get on, Karma. Here the first time there was only one lock. Now there's 87. But somehow there's 5 of them!
What does that mean?
Did you set the first lock? Does that mean, if you did, could you at least get rid of one of them? Hey, 4 is better than 5. Means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. Simply because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. I don't know, I still feel like we're just believing her, but okay, fine. I guess we're just gonna do that. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks, the first one.
Yes, that's correct. What?
Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there any way around this? Can I throw my Magatama at them? Be like, bah!
Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if I went through every combination with each one, I could remove them. But it will take time, won't it? Yes, about a day if I had to guess.
A whole day?
Well, that's better than leaving the locks in place. Will you do this for us? Sure, I'll do whatever I can.
Gotta wait another day. Hang in there, Maya.
Oh my god, I'm freezing my boobs off!
You're going to have to call on your inner strength now. Assuming you're actually in there. Let's just walk in, she's not even there. Like, damn it!
Oh, here's good, Nick. Yeah, I broke out of there a while ago. I just jumped in the river and swam to safety, and then I went to Mickey D's, got myself a cheeseburger!
Damn it, Maya! It's just coming out eating a big old cheeseburger like, You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get.
And what might that be, Phoenix Wright?
Go away, Vakara!
I am the new Maya! And I oppose Yowie Port!
I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you? Please, Iris! Don't give me that look. And that looks like a deer trapped in the headlights, like, You don't say you were in the room at Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident, but you were seen the same evening at the Inner Temple. And then you were spotted at the scene of the crime at Hazakura Temple, too. The thing is, though, she's already told us numerous times that she didn't leave. And the thing is, she didn't have psyche locks pop up, so it's like she has to be telling the truth, right? Which means in her mind that she didn't actually go anywhere. That's what I think. But I'm guessing she was possessed, or that's fucking Dahlia. I don't know. It could be 8,000 million different things. That's right, 8,000 million.
Being spotted at both Hazakura Temple, the Inner Temple, it's as if you were.
Well, Iris, I think it's about time you can tell us the truth. What? Why are Sucky Locks popping up now? I fucking knew it. There's something going on here that we don't know about. Why didn't these didn't? Well, they popped up for other instances, but then I remember Edgeworth like numerous times like, now, Iris, you really didn't leave your room.
No, I never left my room.
Okay, I don't see any Sucky Locks. You must be fucking telling the truth.
Except now they pop up, cause fuck you. That's why.
Okay, let's just go for it. I don't really know if it's probably too early, but.
Take that!
Oh, you rock! Well, at least you only have 3 this time. It's supposed to the 5 the last time. Night of the crime. I think it's time you told the truth about what you were doing on that night. You said you were in the room at Hazakura Temple the entire time. You still claim that to be the truth?
Yes, that's where I was.
Iris, I believe you're innocent. That's why I want you to believe that what you're telling me would tell me too, but I can't. Because this person saw you somewhere else on the night of the murder. Okay, well.
Take that!
That was an easy one. Talking about Sister Bikini, of course.
Sister Bikini.
Our testimony in court today was very clear.
night I was helping an acolyte with their training in their temple, but, well, as you can see, my acolyte stacked up violently. And I was like, bugga, bugga, bugga. So I left Iris to help the acolyte to return to Asagura Temple.
Sister McKinney didn't just see you, she spoke with you. You two talked about Maya's training that night. So you see, Iris, you were at the inner temple the night of the murder.
That's very impressive, Mr. Wright.
Not really. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure we brought this up like a bunch of times by this point. Oh, okay, that counts as one, really, alright.
The acolyte's actual training was due to start after 10 o'clock that night. I left the main hall early so it wouldn't be late.
What time was that?
Let me see. It takes about 20 minutes to walk between the main hall and the inner temple. So I would have left at about 9:40 p.m., I think.
I'm sorry, Iris, but lying just doesn't suit you.
Huh?
Now you say you left the main hall at 9:40 p.m., but what you say doesn't add up with this! This?
Take that!
Yeah, with the original testimony. You yourself testified to the contrary, don't you remember? You said the ring the lights out bell at 10 o'clock that night.
Ah! God, I suck at this!
Plus only moments before you rang that bell. You were seen into the main hall by the most reliable witness I have.
Who's that?
Me!
Mr. Wright.
We even spoke a little that evening. That's when you gave me this. Surely you haven't forgotten.
No, that's right, I remember.
Boom. And that brings us to another puzzling fact, Iris. 10 o'clock on the night of the murder, you were seen in two different places at the same time. It's the time you told me exactly what's been going on, Iris. So far, I've managed to prove two things. First, on the night of the incident, you were at the inner temple. And second, at the exact same time, you were ringing the bell at Hazagura Temple. There's only one possible explanation for this apparent possibility. There were two of you! I think that's actually it, though. On the night of the incident, you were seen in two different places at the same time. Which means there must have been two of you. I can't think of any other explanation, Iris.
But that's crazy. How could that be?
Because there's someone who looks exactly fucking like you.
There's only one of me. It's impossible.
Oh, hey, she's doing that. That's the Dahlia, like, pissed off expression. Possible, I wonder. The way your tremblings seems to suggest otherwise.
Gulp. You're seriously trying to suggest there's more than one of me? Show me the evidence. Show me something that proves there's more than one of me.
Skadios. I might be boned here. I don't have I was expecting to show Dahlia, right? Shit, I probably have to go talk to Edgeworth first. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready yet. Balls! Alright, well, I guess I probably have to talk with Edgeworth. To the inner garden, or the garden. Inner temple? Garden. After still combing the place, they look pretty nervous. I'd be nervous too. It's gotta be a tough job. Ah, boogity boogity! Just with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time. Ah, I'm mad at you, but I also secretly want to have sex with you. Mutter, mutter, weird Edgeworth noises. Boogity boogity blah blah blah. How could I have done that? Well, I can't believe it's still bothering him. I can. Edgeworth holds himself in a very high regard. I mean, I don't know. I think it makes sense. He would be pissed about that. Edgeworth, Boogie, God. Hey, don't you dare run away. What do you want, Wright? What do I want? If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it. Okay, blah. Go on, laugh away. Do it. Just shut up and make out with me now. I was ready to hug it out with him, but he's just the same rifle, Edgeworth. Come here, bro. Shut up and hug me. Do it. You went back to the criminal affairs department, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris. Yes, and thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible. Okay, yes, here we go. You guys are putting a lot of effort into the investigation of the garden here, huh? There's a high chance this is the actual scene of the crime, that's why. You mean because of the writing in blood and the talisman in the snow? Exactly. As you know, those things couldn't have been planted here after the murder. But surely you don't suspect Maya, do you? I don't know, maybe. We haven't treated everyone as suspect. Maya as well as Iris. It's our job, right? So, I guess you still haven't gotten over your fear of earthquakes. No, thankfully my nightmares have stopped. But still, if the ground gives even the slightest tremor, I find myself short of breath. 17 years ago when we were little school kids at the same elementary school. Edgeworth found himself in the middle of a murder. Oh God, shaking it. You'll start with that big quake that hit the courthouse. Oh my God, knocked over my turkey sound. I'm schoolboy Edgeworth, and I'm trapped in an elevator. Yes, I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense lawyer. We were deprived of oxygen, and we passed out, and that's when it happened. Fucking Von Karma came out and shot the fuck out of him. That single gunshot shattered my whole life. I lost everything that day, all because of that earthquake. And also Von Karma, but I'm not gonna bring that up, I guess. My dreams, my family, and myself. It's been more than 17 years now. And that case was finally resolved 3 years ago, right? Oh, by the way, you guys said the reason Von Karma was probably dead was because he was probably executed. I mean, I didn't really jump to that conclusion. I don't know. I don't know. I was expecting this game to be like, yes, we execute every one of our murders. Like, holy shit. Okay, that's fucking hardcore. You think I don't know that? I was there, but I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm not like saying like, oh, that's bad, they shouldn't execute, you know, murders or whatever. I'm not saying that. I guess I'd just be shocked with, just because the game itself isn't, I wouldn't say it's a lighthearted game, but it's not like, not like Lisa Dark either, so, you think I don't know that? I was there, but I'm such a shock. I never imagined I could be so wrong about myself and my life. I'm sorry, Wright. There's nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake, and not after you saved me. Edgeworth, you're stronger than you think, so no more of that self-pity, okay? Or I'm gonna have to slap you on the ass. Okay. There was something that bothered me about her from the moment we met. Felt like I'd seen her somewhere before. Her evil demon eyes. No, wait. Not somewhere. Felt like I'd seen her in court before. So you went back to the criminal affairs department to look for her file? Yes, I checked over every case file I've ever worked on. And I was right. I had seen her face before, 6 years ago. Back when I was challenging Mia Fey and I looked like Man Von Karma. 6 years ago? It was my first appearance in court. And as cases goes, it was my worst nightmare. So who is she? I'm sorry, Wright. I can't give that information away to a member of the general public. What the fucking fuck? What are you talking about? Why do we keep saying this? Why do we keep referring to Phoenix as the general public? I don't understand. I'm not the general public. I'm a fucking defense attorney on this fucking case. I can sort of get if he's the prosecutor of the case, but he's not. What? Why not? It might be the crucial piece of that solves this case. The woman I knew was the daughter of a jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with Iris and Hasekura Temple, and neither did the case. No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder. Unrelated? Yes, I can say that with complete confidence. And by the way, shouldn't Phoenix already know about this? He read the fucking file when he was in the hospital, right? Oh yeah, I mean that first case you showed up in, the one I read all about. I should know it was about Dahlia. You're wrong, Edgeworth. She's totally related to this case. I need to fill Edgeworth in. I need to explain the connection between Iris and the woman Edgeworth knew. I don't have her on file though. Apparently Iris was taken in by the sisters here at the temple when she was a child. However, we still don't know how much about her past, so we're looking into that. I'm guessing, okay, so it sounded to me like it's gonna end up being that she's like the twin sister of Dahlia. Whether she's as evil as the original Dahlia, I don't know. But it's kind of interesting how, it'd be two twin sisters and then one sister that isn't a twin. I mean, I know that happens in real life, but I don't know. Usually in these kinds of stories, there's just the two twin sisters and nobody else. But I guess maybe they dropped her off here. I don't know. That reminds me, Edgeworth went back to the criminal affairs department to look up some stuff on her. I should ask him what he found. I did already, and he didn't give me shit. Because he's a douche. Why the hell wouldn't you? Does at least do that, maybe? Another victim we know nothing about, same as always. Hope you'll tell me if you know something about our mystery woman, Wright. I know that Elise Dunham was no ordinary visitor to the temple, but her true identity could be a useful weapon for the defense. Oh, and I can't get away just like that. Oh, why? I thought Edgeworth has already held me for the defense. We know he's not gonna prosecute. So why wouldn't I just tell him about it? I don't understand some of these, What are these people, like, what are you doing, Phoenix? What are you doing, Edgeworth? What is everybody doing? Why are you making it so difficult for me? We're just coming up with reasons for them to give me other shit to do, I feel like, you know? Coming up with stupid fucking reasons. God dang doodly. I'm gonna show them this. Hey, what do you think about this? I don't care, right? I really don't. I'm just gonna sit here and mope all day and have horny fantasies about, damn it! Maya, stop changing my script.
No! Please say more. Say more.
I may have to go to the criminal affairs department and find it myself. I don't even know. I just don't understand either why this shit isn't already being added. If Phoenix has already read the case file on this, shouldn't I already know all this? Shouldn't this all be in my fucking profiles and I can just present it or something? Nope, I guess I gotta go see a fucking picture of her, and no, that's only then can I add it to my profile. I'm looking at the bottom of this case. I can count on ours to break these locks, so I should try to gather more clues. Where's Mr. Kitty Edgeworth and Gumshoe? And Pearls? Where the fuck she went? What are you doing at Heavenly Host Elementary School? Dude, I'm a fucking ghost, dude! I'm your Skazu, but I'm gonna hit you with an axe.
Oh, Mr. Nick!
Pearl, what are you doing down here? Pearls, what are you doing here?
Nothing. Oh, what about Mr. Myers? You alright?
Well, we don't know yet.
Oh, I see.
And I got little things in her head, like sort of change based on her mood. Like when she gets sad like that, her little bagels on her head get like flop down, like. Hey, what do you think you're doing here, Nick? Oh, fuck me, Larry, you're here too. This is the Loser Shack, where losers get together to lose themselves. This is the what? Hey, we've got covered in each other's failures. Okay, you got a problem with that?
Look, Mr. Nick, Mr. Larry's did a picture of me.
That's great, Pearls. It's just like a little stick figure. Yep, I'm totally here, dude. We're going to gather firewood now. We'll be cooking some half-rotten potatoes over a miserable little campfire, dude. So stay out of our way, dude. What the hell?
We're as for miserable people. We live here forever.
I don't believe this. Why can't he try getting fired up over becoming a better man? No, please, we're not saying anymore. I don't understand. I'm so unbelievable. Listen to me, Pearl. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, okay? He'll only let you down.
Oh, Mystic Maya.
Shut up, Larry. Stop filling her head with stupid bullshit. I'm making this weird face again. There's something you want to tell me about this stupid picture of yours. Hey, we got another side here, Nick. My life here now with Pearl. Two losers cooking potatoes together forevermore.
Speak for yourself, loser.
What am I gonna do with them? All right then. What do you think of this picture, Pearls?
I think it's really well drawn, but I can't draw at all, so I think it's really amazing.
Say someone appreciates it. Stuff gave the flames to look like that, you know.
It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like a dream, a wonderful fantasy.
No, it wasn't a dream, dude. She really flew, I'm telling you. Iris really flew the other night.
Oh, Mr. Louise?
No, you too. Please don't look at me like that. Bro, please. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase, I'm begging you.
But you are. You're fucking crazy.
I guess we really is a representation of what Blair thinks he saw. Okay, so I was half asleep when I was here that night. I was smoking a whole lot of dope, and I also smashed like 30 beers that night, but I totally saw it, I swear. Oh my god. I was wide awake after the lightning struck. And I saw what I saw. It was exactly like I drew the picture. It looks like I don't have any choice but to take this sketch at face value. Hey, what's with that looking down in your face? It's what it is, Larry. It's the look of doubt. Pearls?
Yes, Mr. Nick?
I've been meaning to ask you about the night of the murder. Where were you? What exactly were you doing when it all happened? Who did you kill, Pearls?
I was just, well, I'm just a kid, you know. I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing, does it, Mr. Nick?
Sorry, Pearls, but yes, it does. On the night of the murder, I'm betting she was the one who like spilled the gravy on the scroll. It's probably why she's trying to hide it, just because she's so clumsy and everything. But besides, they mentioned before how she like brought a whole thing of like pot of gravy back with her to her room. You were supposed to be in Miss Dunham's room reading a book together, but Miss Dunham was murdered and you, Pearls, were at the Inner Temple. This is what exactly happened that night, Pearls. And sucky locks.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick.
Ah, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Whoa.
I've been a bad girl.
I knew it. That's probably what she did. Although, it's kind of weird, actually. Now I think there's 5 locks, but strangely enough, they're presented in a different way than usual. Oh, I know why. It's because she's so short, right? It would cover her face if they were in the normal spot.
Oh no, I'll be punished.
What are you talking about, Burls?
My spiritual power. It has disappeared.
Oh, what? Her powers have disappeared? Does that mean Mia can't possess you anymore? What do you mean your powers disappeared, Burls?
It's all over for me. A spirit merely can't channel spirits. It's like a painter who can't paint.
Hey, what are you looking at me for? Burls, did you try to channel someone's spirit right here at Oscar Temple? Try but failed, perhaps. Way to go, Nick! You made her cry. You sucked, dude. That was really cool of you. Oh, damn it! I made Larry cry too. As I thought. Oh, it's okay, you funny little bagel-headed goober. I'm gonna try to break her cycle to get the truth out of her. Stop crying! Stop it! You made me sad. All right. Eat this. I don't know. I wonder if it's really as many as 5 locks, or if it's just fucking with me again. And near the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Lacey Dunham's room reading a book together, correct?
Yes, I was so happy when she invited me, but I didn't go in the end.
You didn't go?
No, there was somewhere else I had to go instead. I was so worried I had to go. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so nervous.
The girls never went to Miss Dunham's room because she was too worried about something or someone else. Girls. However, you went to this place, didn't you? I'm guessing you went to the Inner Temple? You went here, didn't you, Burls? Looks like she's still not going to open up to me. This is where you went because you were so worried, right? The next question is, who or what were you worried about? Now I'm going to take a guess, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay?
You mean you know?
If I'm right, you will tell me the whole truth.
Okay.
One is placed for the one very simple reason, and that is this. For Maya? Yeah. It's obvious what you were so worried about, Burls. It was Maya, wasn't it?
Oh my god, you're a wizard!
No, it wasn't that hard to figure out. You knew that training Maya was undertaking was very dangerous. After all, it was a special course.
I set up your special course. Well, my, you're fucking stupid. Quite brave considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless of their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Bye, you're gonna die.
Senator being scared while watching that, didn't she? And because of what, it was you who introduced Sakura Temple to Maya in the first place. You felt responsible, didn't you? It's all your fucking fault, Pearl.
Think about what happened to Mystic Maya made me more and more worried. I couldn't sit still at all. That's why I decided to go find what she was doing at the Inner Temple.
Alright, that's one down. And we're clear that you went to the Inner Temple that night, Pearls. What's not clear is what happened after that. About what time was it when you headed over to the Inner Temple?
It was probably around 9:30 when I left the main hall. I heard the real training was supposed to start at 10. I wanted to get there before it started. But there was so much snow, so I didn't get there until 10 o'clock.
Until after 10 o'clock. Till after 10? How did you know what time it was?
Because I heard the bell ring for lights out.
Sure, the bell for lights out. Those are tourist bells were pretty small though, isn't it? You must have a really good hearing.
I was really trying to pick up the sound of the bell, that's all. I didn't want to miss it. That would be terrible.
You was trying to hear the bell? Tell me, Burls. Why were you so worried about hearing that bell?
Huh? Oh,
I think I know why. The reason you were so worried about that bell was because of this. Because of Lacey Dunham, because she was supposed to go meet her? Oh, no? Okay. Oh, because that's when the training was supposed to start. No. Okay, I don't think I have enough yet, so. Balls. Alright. I'll be back, Pearls.
No, I'm not having a cup of tea. I'm just sitting here trembling.
Or 9,000 going on.
Wait, what's the damage? I was a secret cavern.
It looks like it's alright, but we have a bigger problem now. Fade to black. I know since the beginning all about it. All about the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside that stupid cave.
But who could have done that? The only person who knows how to set those trick locks are those of the Quran tradition.
We have ours this here cavern trying our best to open them up for us now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk with you about, Sister Bikini.
Oh yes, we were in the middle of a chat, weren't we?
Yes, you were telling me how the Master of the Quran just appeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Face suddenly appeared at this temple.
It was about a week ago when Mystic Elise, no, I mean Mystic Misty arrived. After she showed me the talisman that proved she was the Master, she said, someone is trying to destroy the Quran tradition's main family line. I'm here to put a stop to them.
Oh, okay. I've actually got an idea. Something kind of hit me. Morgan, I'm feeling it's gotta be, this has to connect back to Morgan Fay, because she's the only one I can think of that would have a reason to want to do this. I can't think of why, Dolly would have any to want to do that. I bet because Morgan's in jail, right? And Dolly is in jail. I'm almost wondering maybe if they didn't collaborate while they were together in jail to do something. I don't know. I don't know how though. I don't know how. I mean, did Dahlia break out of jail? I feel like if Edward then investigated, he would have absolutely been like, oh, this is absolutely related to her because she broke out of jail. I feel like we would have mentioned it by now. But if they're still in jail, I don't know exactly how they could do something. Morgan used her super spiritual powers or something. I don't know. But I think it does have to do more with Morgan Fay. I'm thinking maybe she worked with Dahlia in prison or something. Someone was trying to destroy the main family line.
There was only one heir to the title of the Master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. The child becoming the new Master of the Quran, and her daughter is the main family. All of the mediums become branch family members with no hope of controlling the clan. That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have, and always will, blood to erase those of the main family line.
Is the power of the Master worth this much bloodshed? It just has to be Morgan, all right? I mean, she was pretty foreboding her last final words or something before she gets into it. She's like, oh, one day I will do this. I will slay them all for you, Pearly. I love you so much.
I don't really like you anymore, Mom. You're kind of weird. You believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know its powers is real.
Yes, I do. It's been 3 years since I first met Maya. And at that time, I've seen her channel the spirits of the dead plenty of times. Pretty much just Mia.
Hi there.
The Master case. And during Maggie Bird's trial, too, Mia came out and showed her fucking massive boobs in it.
Behold.
Thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help me out when I need her the most.
The Quran technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know. I mean, the ability to commune with the dead. That's true. Psychic power, you know. Members of the tradition have always been there behind every important leader. Who wouldn't respect such a tremendous skill?
I suppose so, but with all the power and influence, I kind of expected you to be really rich by now.
Are you saying we're poor, Mr. Wright? No, you're very direct, aren't you? People don't believe in it anymore, you see. All because of one little mistake.
A mistake? What mistake?
17 years ago, that's when everything came crashing down. All because of that incident.
This sounds familiar. It had to do with Misty Fay, right? She's supposed to channel someone of the dead, right? And it backfired, or it didn't work, or something. That is it. Is she talking about what I think she is? Yeah, it's gotta be.
So the record still exists if you're interested. Locked up, of course. It was called the DL...
Yeah, it's the DL6 incident. God, that hasn't been brought up in ages, has it? I don't think did we bring it up at all last game? That was from the first game.
That's the name of the file.
The DL6 incident, huh? The DL6 incident! I know it well. I handled a related case just 3 years ago. Yeah, wait, that's right. I kind of forgot. Which one was it, though? I don't remember. Was that the one with Von Karma? No, that was Edgeworth's thing. Was that Maya's case? The case I got her to join my team. I don't remember anymore. Or no, maybe that was the second case of the last game with Morgan Fay.
Oh, that's right. So it was you who was the defense attorney on that case.
A murder that took place 17 years ago. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's the one with Morgan Fay. As first time in the country's history, the police ever used a spirit medium. The idea was to channel the victim's spirit to learn the identity of the murder. And the medium who performed the channeling was Misty Fay, Maya's mother.
Through Misty's channeling the name of a certain man's surface. Armed with that as evidence, the investigators were spurred into action.
But the man, he was found not guilty, wasn't he?
That's right, he was. And the case remained a mystery. In other words, we failed.
That's right, it was about the doctor guy, right?
It was the first case the world had ever seen the Quran tradition openly involved in. It was all over in the media, the public, the judiciary, the people of the Quran village. Everyone judged her. Everyone said Misty's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared, vanished, while everyone still thought of her as a fraud.
But I know the truth. Misty spirit channeling wasn't a sham at all.
Of course it wasn't. And since you managed to reveal the truth, we're fine to make a comeback. Quran tradition is starting to recover at last. But with the new master wielding the power of the clan.
Does she mean Maya?
We're all set phone, dude. Spiritual power of the Quran channeling technique is in the blood.
Maya told me the exact same thing before.
We the women of the Fair family have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power of the communicate with spirit flows strongly through us. Flows strongly through my ovaries.
According to Maya, only the women in the family can inherit that power. Because of reasons.
The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Amy. But with each new generation, only one daughter becomes a new master.
And the ones who don't become branch families, right?
That's right. And it's always the cause of tragedy.
You know, Maya had a sister too. An older sister named Mia.
Oh yes, I've heard of her. Her boobs were huge.
What you know about Mia?
Of course. She became a lawyer in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother.
And lost her life. As a result. And now Gato's super mega pissed at me.
Dude, I was totally banging that chick, man. What the hell? You're such a buzzkill. Buzzkill, bro.
Shut up, Gato. Just go drink your coffee somewhere else.
Do you know what Mystic Mia is rumored to have said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother that she became a lawyer. She also didn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition.
Really?
Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. I guess Mystic Mia got tired of seeing all the rivalry between her mom and her aunt.
That's right, Missy had an older sister too. Missy having superior powers managed to usurp the Master C from her.
Mystic Misty's sister is Mystic Morgan, as you probably know.
Yes, now she is truly a demon lord.
Her fucking pupils disappear when she gets pissed off, like, and she's constantly drinking a cup of paint.
Morgan, there's a name I know well. It was a year ago now at the Maya's home Quran village. She had a really big hair. And what she did was terrible. It was all so she could make her own daughter the next master.
And I'm gonna show her. Just gonna show her fucking silhouette.
I suppose if you know much about Mystic Morgan's daughter, then you must already realize that Iris.
Huh? Iris? What's Iris got to do with any of this?
That Iris is...
What? What? What?
Iris is Mystic Morgan's daughter?
What? No! No, I didn't realize that! Funny little ball lady. Where did you get that? What?
Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry.
Slow the fuck down. What? That doesn't make any sense, though. Wait, I was like, she's gotta be related to Dahlia. That means she's not related to Dahlia? Wait, Dahlia said she was the daughter of a jewelry owner, right? Don't tell me Dahlia is also Morgan's daughter or some shit like that. No, right? No, because Dahlia Hawthorne is Hawthorne, right? So she's not related to Dahlia? What? And you're telling me Iris is Pearl's sister then? No! What? Not see that coming at all. At all.
What? Iris is what? Why did you take so long to tell me that? She kidding me? Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? What the actual fucking balls? Did you just say that Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter?
Oopsie doodle, I thought you already knew.
How would I know that?
It sounded like you'd met one of Mystic Morgan's daughters already.
I have. I know her very well.
Oh?
Yes, Pearl Faye. But I always thought she was an only child.
You just that child? She's Mystic Morgan's the little funny bald-headed girl with the bagels on her head? I had no idea.
Wow, really? So I guess when we signed up for these classes, they didn't use full names or something?
Mystic Morgan, but she's in prison now, isn't she?
Yes, ever since she was found to be a co-conspirator in a murder case last year.
Hello there, I am fucking evil as shit.
It's all done to set Pearls up as the next master.
I thought Iris said she didn't have any mystic powers, though, right? That means she would have mystic powers. Shouldn't she?
I see, so I've been wrong all this time. Mystic Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2.
There's a third one?
What? 3? Stop it!
What? No. What? No. Oh, God. Oh, God. I think I might know what this means. Dahlia is a daughter of Morgan Faye. Dahlia was adopted. That's gonna be it, isn't it? Oh, my God, no.
Yes, Iris, her twin sister and Mystic Pearl!
Ah! Oh, God. Oh, rip my face off. Oh, God, I knew it. Oh, God. Dahlia's fucking superpowers, too. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it all this time. No. Oh, God. So Dahlia was the one who was adopted. I thought it was Iris or something. No. Oh, my God. This is so crazy. So Pearl's related to these 2 fucking psychos. What? Twin sister?
Oh, did you know?
Why are you acting like I should fucking know all this? Why are you acting like that, you weird little ball lady?
It happened 20 years ago. After the clan leadership was taken away from her, taken from her by her sister, Mystic Morgan's life crumbled.
How dare you!
It wasn't many years later that Karan's reputation hit an all-time low, and then she turned into Storm, and her pupils disappeared. She summoned lightning with her bare hands. When Mystic Morgan's husband realized his wife would never become master, he left her in the village, taking their twin daughters with him.
Oh,
How awful.
oh, so that is the jeweler guy. Okay. Oh, God. What? Oh, so then he must have remarried, and then... Yes, in the end he remarried! Yeah, okay, I said that before reading the dialogue box. And then he remarried, and then he had a then he has to have had... Well, he remarried, and I guess the other girl must have been her half-sister then, right? She was actually older than Dahlia was. So she must have... The person he married must have already had a daughter who was much older. So he married an older woman. I guess, assuming he was younger.
It's Jeweler, you know, and in the end he remarried him. That's what happened. He decided to give one of his girls up to be looked after by us here at the temple. That was Iris, you see.
It's unbelievable if Iris is a twin sister. Could it fucking demon be? Could it fucking demon be?
Of course it is.
Can you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What was the name of Iris' sister?
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I can recall is that her father was a jeweler.
Please tell me Phoenix isn't just gonna sit here and say nothing. Just say it. Fucking say it. Are you afraid to say her name? Are you afraid if you say it 3 times she's gonna pop out like Beetlejuice? Come on, say it, you spiky-headed fuck!
Well, that's a clue, I guess.
Oh, come on! Come on, Phoenix! I could just say it right now. I could just fucking say it. I know what it is. I fucking know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is! You know what it is, Phoenix! You do. Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me, you little shit.
Thank you very much. I'm just gonna leave the room now. I'm gonna rip my fucking face off. You helped me clear up a lot of details. You did help clear up a lot of details. I just wish fucking Phoenix. We know it's Dahlia. Just say it. Just fucking say it. There's the two older sisters, huh?
Yes, that's right. And no doubt it was all because of Mystic Morgan's anger towards the main family.
Anger? What do you mean?
Her twin daughters were taken from her by her jeweler husband, but even that couldn't destroy her dream that a child of hers would one day lead the clan.
That's why she had pearls?
It seems that the incident here was a result of Mystic Morgan's anger.
Did she have it? So did she end up hooking up with someone else then? So are they half related?
It was able to break free of the bars that confine her.
So Iris has a twin sister. The plot thickens. But this information will be useless unless I can flesh it out a bit. I need to ask more questions and get some more info.
Oh, I'm so pissed that he's not. Okay, it's probably been added to my profiles now, though, right? Yeah, there it is.
Morgan's daughter, Iris' twin sister, her, our father's jewels and jewelry, apparently.
And so I don't even know why it's doing this, honestly. Like, I really don't. I don't know why it's beating around the fucking bush. We know who it is. It's so fucking painfully obvious to everyone. I don't imagine anyone could be playing this game and not know who that is. So why? Why are you doing this? Just fucking reveal it. I mean, being Morgan Faye's daughter, like, I would not have guessed that ever. Ever! I never would have figured that out. But for some reason and they just threw that out of fucking left field, but then this thing that's so fucking obvious, they just can't tell us that? They just can't. That's that's stretching the truth a little too far, Nico, I guess. Got it. This game's riling me up. She's in solitary confinement. She deserves to die. And I hope she burns in hell. All right, let's go to the courtyard. Maybe somebody's here. I'm guessing Gumshoe probably, right? So like,
I was happy. What tune is that they're humming?
always look on the bright side of life. What? No motive, no crime. No motive, no crime. Sing it with me. No motive, no crime. I remember when we used to search in the channeling room in Corandor. Whoop, I love my job. Who cares? The clues I find are no good. That's not what investigating's all about. Investigator investigates for the love of investigating. It's a passion. Good case we have, good case we lost along the way. Blah 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 blah.
I would never guess I'm sure was into reggae. Hey dude, what you saying? If the case gonna be airtight, if the case gonna be airtight, gonna be airtight.
Hey, hey pal.
Whoa, your voice sounded, wow, where did that come from?
Oh yeah, I could do that. I just put that in whenever I want.
Who, me, what, where, when, hi?
How long have you been there?
I just got here.
Oh, okay.
What are you up to, detective?
I'm investigating, pal. I made a promise to Mr. Edward. I promised I would find the real murder weapon.
The real murder weapon.
That barbed sword thing turned out to be a false lead, right? I'm giving it my best shot here, but I still haven't turned up any clues. I just found these weird scraps of paper. It looks like a letter or something. Doesn't seem anything to do with the case, though.
A letter? Give it to me. What are you talking about? So how's the investigation going, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know if I should be telling you, pal, but I guess I can't hurt. Looks like the murder took place in the inner temple garden. And they're taking that bloody writing on the lantern pretty seriously back to HQ.
What you mean?
I don't know the details, but pal, all I know is if you don't find mine down in that secret cavern, we're gonna be faced with one ugly situation.
What kind of ugly situation are we looking at here?
You got me? I don't know. They're not my words, pal.
Then who said it?
Mr. Otto.
That's right, fuckface, it's me.
Gatto! What did he mean by that?
It means you're fucking dead meat. Trite. You're gonna die.
Am I ever gonna correct him on my name?
Even if you do, I'm still gonna call you that. I knew your name was right all along, I just called you that to be funny.
Where the letter you found?
Don't remind me, pal. I'm busting a gut here trying to find the murder weapon. And all I find is some burned up old letter.
Burn up old letter?
Was burned in the incinerator? Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I was right. It was right in that incinerator outside the inner temple.
Incinerator? I knew it! I knew I wasn't imagining there was something in there.
So you took it out and held on to it the whole time? Why didn't you tell us about it now?
There was snow on the top of the incinerator when I first saw it. But after the incident, the snow had melted away, which means someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder.
What's up with you, pal? I've got it right here if you want to take a look.
Can I? Do you mind?
Sure, go nuts. I don't want it, pal. You can have it. It's all spirit mediums and masters and stuff. I bet it's got no relation to the gate. Why?
Why would you think that?
I don't know, because I'm fucking stupid.
Spirit mediums! It's gotta be important if it mentions spirit mediums and masters. I better give it a good look over and some serious thought.
Make sure you chuck it in the trash when you're done. There's crime, you know.
I have really big pockets, so I'm carrying everything that I see here. Found my gumshoe in the inner temple incinerator. Okay. Be careful. Once night falls, it should be there. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. Uh-oh. Her name is She's Our Ally. Here's a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Once this is, probably burn this message. Also make sure not to tell anyone about this letter. Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. Oh no. Ooh, this is actually making it sound like it. Iris is actually part of this. This sounds to me like, okay, I fucking call it. It had to do with Morgan, right? This is probably a message from Morgan Fay from like prison, right? Ordering Iris to like channel the spirit of maybe her half sister or something, and then her sister, or no, her twin sister, and then Dahlia came and murdered, or maybe, but if Dahlia was in two different places, if she's in two different places at once, so then Dahlia was there. I don't know, like, but someone was like, I was thinking maybe she was asking Iris to channel the spirit, which means she was a part of this, right? I don't know. I'm getting the feeling that Iris is gonna end up being like part of this somehow, though. It's definitely it's gotta be from Morgan. It's gotta be from Morgan. So what do you know about the real murder weapon so far?
Well, it wasn't the Shishito that was found impaled with the victim's body. Mr. Edward proved that in court today.
Yes, that's true.
In which case, it must have been another blade.
And that's what you're running around like a headless chicken looking for now, huh?
Yeah, and man, is it tiring work. But let me tell you something, pal. I'm no chicken. Back when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard.
I know, stop telling me that.
We got the feather for forensics in our Capcom these days. We're using the department's secret weapon on this.
Secret weapon?
Oh, all right, what?
Oh, is it Missile the dog? They have a dog named Missile too, right?
What's the secret weapon of yours?
You wanna know? You gotta think scientifically, okay?
All right.
Her weapon was a sword. Swords are, scientifically speaking, made of metal, right? Any questions so far?
No. Nobody's gonna say, but I'll let him look smart.
What's spark tool for the metal? My bad. It's my trusty metal detector again. Hey, remember this thing from the first game, Phoenix?
I do. Oh my god.
Metal detector.
Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away.
Well, you want to give it a scientific investigation a go?
Oh, me?
I've been using this thing for hours now. It's pretty boring after a while. Why don't you give it a try?
I don't know. Shut up. I'm sure out. Not. Play forensics expert. Let's do it.
Come on, pal. It's good fun. I'm telling you.
All right, then. I guess I'll give it a go.
Like I said, this is the department's most advanced gadget, the absolute best. It's so sensitive you can make it cry. It's so high-tech you can make it skydive off it.
Oh, bother.
So now I'm going to tell you how to use it. It's possible the real murder weapon is around here somewhere, right?
Sure, that's what we're trying to find out.
Right, so first let's turn the detector on. Beep. It's out of the middle.
It's kind of like, we did something similar to this.
Oh, it's auto-scrolling. Next, touch the detector and take a very good look around, pal, with it, pal. Once you're saying metallic, check gauge with the flash. And when that happens, touch the gauge to really give the area a good hard stare. Okay. So you pick up metal objects that are hidden from sight, too. Take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal?
Okay.
Looks like there's something round buried in the ground here.
Don't touch that, pal.
What is it?
It's a trap. People set them out to catch detectives. They're real nasty.
Trap for detectives? You mean like those fierce traps with sharp teeth that are supposed to snag your leg?
Yeah, those! Bear traps. I got my finger in one of those.
Your finger?
There was this bit of cheese, and it looked like it was tasty. I reached out and then, bam!
Not sure I know how to respond to a story as stupidly pitiful as that.
What? So that's nothing?
What's this? A pen?
Hey, I've been looking all over that, pal.
Oh, it's yours?
Yep, my old man gave it to me when I was qualified as a detective.
It's actually like when we were scanning around for the bug in the hotel room in the last game.
Told me it'd be good for sticking suspects' faces.
Thanks, you detectives sound really nasty.
It's my dream to stick it in your face one day, right? Oh! Right in your face!
You did my man all the wrong. Don't you do that again. I'll stab you in the face with my fucking pen. And you're losing it.
I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna cut you.
Boogity boogity. So it's an old handle or something.
How do you know that?
Oh, what?
That was my nickname in junior high.
What? What? Panhandle?
I didn't have much money back then, pal. I used to bum stuff off the other kids sometimes, so they called me Panhandler.
Panhandler? Oh, I didn't see that.
Thinking back, it's actually kind of a nice memory now. I feel like I've learned something.
That's odd. The sled's made of plastic.
It says bikini #1 on the side.
Maybe there's something under it. Hey, what's this? A badge?
Aha! I've been hanging high and low for that. What?
It's yours, detective?
I think priceless to a guy like me, pal. A cop can't be a cop without his badge. I'm sure glad I put that dime in there now.
How would you manage to rob your badge here of all places?
I know, I bet it happened this morning. I was playing around with the sled and...
Stop right there, I don't need to hear anymore. Did you not pick it up? It's still blinking there. This looks like a wallet?
Ah, that's where it's been. So, everything I'm picking up is shit that you've dropped, detective. I've dropped so many things. This crime scene, I'm so unprofessional, I suck.
Yours, detective?
I'm always dropping it, so I put a ball on it.
But you dropped it anyway.
Yeah, but now I found it again, pal.
Your wallet is completely empty.
Well, I drop it all the time, so I don't put money in it anymore.
How come the metal detector picked it up?
Must be because of that bell, I guess.
Why do I even try with you, really? So is there something up on the eaves?
I can't tell from here, pal. Meh, just forget about it.
That's right under Lee Stone's window. And some Bergstoffer is hiding something long and thin like a sword.
I'll go take a look. It was nothing. Thank goodness. Someone just dropped a spoon.
Why are you so happy about that?
Well, imagine if the murder weapon had turned up there. It'd make me look pretty dumb, huh? Because I showed it to you in the tutorial, you've been like, what the fuck?
At least you recognize that much.
I mean, look like a fucking idiot. Have this letter. Hey, can we have our step ladder thing? Look, ladder! Ah, yes! There we go.
Yes, Cubs, you're here to do the joke with me. There's a step ladder.
What's the difference? Looks like a normal ladder to me, pal.
Surely everyone knows the difference. I mean, they're pretty ordinary objects. Isn't it normally the other way around? Isn't it normally, Phoenix is like, look, a ladder!
It's actually step ladders! Or was it the other way? I don't know. I mean, play guys like you always pick on the smallest details. The vegetable store guy near me, I place those all the time. You corrects me when I ask for a head of lettuce. That's cabbage, he says. I'm telling you, they're the same thing!
No, they're not. They're completely different.
You have to plant both of them and firmly in the ground before they can grow, don't you? Listen, you gotta take a step back and look at the bigger picture sometimes. Otherwise, you can miss a really important clue. That's my advice from Pro, pal.
Last person I need advice from is this guy in front of me. I am learning so much from this. This is Miss Silly Studum's staff, isn't it?
Strictly speaking, they're usually made of wood.
Is there a blade hidden in that? The detector is reacting to it.
Yeah, but however you look at it, the thing's made of wood, right? I don't bother investigating anything useless unless it looks like it's for talent.
Isn't the whole point of a metal detector to find metal where you can't see it?
It's weird that this thing is causing a racket. Here, let me take a look.
Here, let me take a look at it. Oh, it is.
Hey, hands off! Examining evidence, the job for the...
Crack. Ah! The job is coming off!
Now look what you've done, you've been having real damage. A real important piece of evidence.
Ah! It is! That's oh, sweet. It's a fucking secret sword. Oh man, that's like a badass. That's fucking badass. Reminds me of Yamamoto's fucking Zanpakuto from Bleach. Yeah, that's right. Oh my god, I think Nico just nerded out there for a second. He's got a big blade and a staff. That's a sword? Is that the staff? Is this gonna be the murder weapon? Woo! I'm glad I examined that ladder before I found this, though. I never guessed there'd be a sword concealed in the victim's staff.
They call this kind of thing a sword cane, pal. This one's a real gem. The workmanship is really something else. Thank goodness it wasn't a cane sword, or else the victim would have stabbed her own foot.
I was trying to figure out how Gumshoe's mind works.
I work hilariously.
The real scene of the crime was the inner temple garden. Then why was the sword used to kill the victim found in the main hall courtyard? Hey, Gumshoe, who knows about the hidden sword?
No one. You and the police didn't know about this until I discovered it just now.
Well, they say there's no team in Gumshoe.
I discovered it, you bastard.
I don't know if there's any traces of blood on it.
Then I guess this isn't the murder weapon, huh?
No. I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder.
Yeah, of course. This thing's definitely the murder weapon. Great job, pal.
The same length as the Shishido tube. This must be the murder weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to the forensics. There's gotta be some trace of blood left, even if the was supposed to be wiped off. See you later, pal.
Every case gonna be airtight. Every case gonna be airtight. Hold it! Wait up, Dad. I gotta stop singing your stupid song. Every case gonna be. Oh, what is it, pal? I'm a pretty busy guy right now, you know.
I'm pretty busy right now.
Oh, yeah, that's stuff analyzed, right? Would you mind holding off for just a while?
Huh? What are you talking about, pal?
Please! I was doing Maya.
Maya? What's that got to do with her?
I don't know, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my balls.
Oh, how so?
Look, Maya's trapped inside Sarah Cavern right now, and, well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence and sesame I hear, the more uneasy I feel.
You don't think? Maya's been
Please, let's wait until we can get inside the cavern.
You're looking kind of pretty in there. Okay, to stop with the pace, alright? One thing, though. The staff's secret trick. Let's keep between you and me, alright? If it gets out that we knew about it and didn't say anything, we're finished.
I understand. What? I don't understand what's Phoenix's line of reasoning for not examining it. I get he feels like Maya's is trapped in there, right? To this case. Like, sort of like being kept hostage, but why would he be afraid that this thing of all things would be? I just got a feeling or something. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Just a regular run-of-the-mill staff, you got it? Okay, now you take good care of it, pal.
Thank you, Detective.
Don't worry, she'll be fine.
Gumshoe?
You know there's a place at the base of this mountain that has some really good pasta. How about I take you there when you find Maya, huh, pal?
Sure, thanks. Kind of a wonder, though. What was Elise Dunham doing with a staff like this in the first place? Is that her? Airworth, do you know that Iris had a twin sister?
What? A twin? You can't be serious.
Sister Bikini told me that, but promise you didn't know the name of this twin.
There was nothing about Iris having a sister in the files I checked.
Well, Iris was taken in by a temple when she was really young. Apparently her sister was raised by her father. A jeweler, I think.
A jeweler? Right. I might just know who this twin sister of hers is.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I already know who it is too, but I'm really too stupid to put the two and two together, I guess. No, I have to have you confirm for me. Let me guess. Her name is Dahlia Hawthorne, right?
Yes, exactly.
Please tell me what you know about her, Edgeworth. Please. Yes, finally.
It was my first court case 6 years ago. I was a greenhorn, and due to my inexperience, the defendant died.
You're talking about Terry Falls, right?
Ah! You know about that case.
You're not the only one who noticed something about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne. I checked one of Mia's old files from 6 years ago.
Yes, Dahlia was a key witness in that case.
Dolly and Terry Falls conspired together to stage a fake kidnapping 11 years ago.
Whee!
They stole a jewel worth $2 million from Dahlia's father, a jeweler. I don't know why they didn't just ask Daddy for a bigger allowance, but... And 5 years after that, she murdered her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne, to keep her from talking. Her sister? Well, her stepsister, actually. They weren't blood related. I see, yes. There we go. The truth finally demon comes out. Valerie was the only daughter of Dahlia's father's second wife. Yes. Oh, and this is when she entered my life. The woman who tried to kill me.
You're so stupid, Phoenix.
After Terry Falls died, what happened to Dahlia? Did you check that out? There's no need. Like I said, Dahlia isn't connected with this case. Why are you so sure about that? It's simple. Dahlia Hawthorne is dead. What? Well, her metabolic processes are a matter of interest only to historians, so to speak. What do you mean by Dahlia Hawthorne is dead, Edgeworth? I only just discovered this, Wright, but I never knew about the murder case you were involved in during your college years. Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, thanks to the persistence of Mia Fey. Oh, here we go.
Mia Fey, Mia Fey, Mia Fey.
Demon face!
God, butterflies! Fuckers. Stupid fuckers eating my clothes!
The time Dahlia. It was like she was possessed by a demon or something. It's been 6 years since the guilty verdict was handed down, and her sentence was finally carried out. She was executed. Oh, well, there you go. Yes, we do fucking execute people in this game. Last month. Okie dokie. So that's it. That's totally fucking it. So Iris did channel Dahlia. That's what it is. So she's dead. So that's why she said to channel her spirit, she channeled Dahlia. So Dahlia is probably the one who killed her. Why would Iris go with it? It sounds like Iris then had to be a co-conspirator in this, right? Did she not know what she was gonna do? Either she's a conspirator or she didn't realize what they were gonna do. But like, I mean, it sounded like it was pretty obvious from this note, you know, that like,
we're going to slay them all.
I don't know. I think Iris is not gonna end up being a good person either, to be honest. But I do think it was. But then how is she saying that we saw she was in two places at once? Did Dahlia possess somebody else? I just imagine she possessed Iris. Oh, could she have possibly possessed Pearl then? Is that it maybe? Did she possess Pearl or Maya or something? And maybe that's why the locks got added then back, and so it wasn't Iris, so maybe or she possessed, I know, maybe she possessed Iris again or something, and Iris, then Dahlia possesses Iris, added more locks to it. That might be true. Oh my, that's totally it though. Okay, because it didn't make sense to me. It was like, I was thinking that it could be that she was, that Dahlia was like sending her spirit over or something, but I was like, if she's still alive, could she do that? But she's dead. Okay, now it makes sense. Executed. I'm sure that's a bit of a shock for you, right? And for more reasons than one. But do you understand now? She can't possibly be connected with this case. She's dead, and once someone is dead, there's no way to revive them. There's no way to revive the dead. I wonder. Seems you're not aware of another connection yet, Edgeworth. And what is that? It's about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne's mother. What's their mother got to do with any of this? She's Morgan Fay, a spear medium from a branch family of the Quran channeling technique. Did you say Quran channeling technique? Oh my god, I know what that is. Do you know something about it? Oh yes, I know it's connected with that fraudulent spear medium. Fraudulent? What? You know it's real, Edgeworth. I mean, you've seen us use it, right? Hasn't he? He's seen Maya use her techniques, right? I was involved in another nightmare 17 years ago. I was caught up in the middle of a murder investigation and the police didn't have any leads.
They were stumped, and that's when they called her in. She was a very famous spirit medium and the master of her channeling school. But you know what happened? As a result of her efforts, an innocent man was accused of murder. She and her powers, they were all fraudulent. Edward, go to the police records room, it's all in there. All you have to do is check the DL6 incident case file and you'll know. Of course, how could I forget? Edward was the victim in that case. Edward, you'll understand someday. And then you'll see that the Quran technique is real. One day. Okay, so now, do I have Dahlia? Yeah, there we go. Dark hair, red hair, dark hair, red hair. Is that normal though? I mean, I get that they're twin sisters. Well, I guess she could have dyed her hair and put red contacts in because her eyes are red too though. His daughter and Iris' twin sister, she was executed last month. She's fucking dead. But die, demon lord, die! But her spirit fucking lives on. Okay, now we can do this thing for real. Alright, here we go. Behold! I have a congrats situation now, Iris. You have a sister, don't you? A twin sister, perhaps. Ah! That's right. Dahlia Hawthorne, a woman I know only too well.
I had no idea you knew of her. Very impressive, Mr. Wright. But she's no longer...
Yes, I know. Her sentence was carried out recently, wasn't it? I'm sorry.
Thank you.
There's no need to explain now, is there, Iris? The second you was here at the temple on the night of the murder. It was your twin sister, Dahlia Hawthorne.
But you just said it yourself a second ago. My sister's dead. Have you forgotten that?
Have you forgotten this, Iris? This is a channeling dojo and a training ground with the Quran channeling technique. That night, someone channeled Dahlia's spirit, and you knew about it. And that's the secret you've been trying to hide from me. I fucking knew it. Now tell me.
I was in my room in the main hall that night. As soon as I heard that I had been spotted at the inner temple, I knew. I knew it was my sister, Dahlia, the other half of me, who passed away last month.
Just as I suspected. The Iris sister bikini saw at the inner temple on that night of the murder. Was it you? It was Dahlia Hawthorne. Why did you tell me this before?
Because my sister always does the right thing.
Excuse me? I'm sorry. Slow down. I wish I was talking about the same Dahlia Hawthorne. Fucking big crazy pants.
Because I mustn't get in the way of what she's trying to do. I already betrayed her once before. I can't do it again.
You betrayed her? What do you mean?
That's why I have to accept I may be found guilty. It's the only way.
What is she talking about? What are you talking about?
You know about, don't you, Mr. Wright? About the fake kidnapping that took place here on Eagle Mountain 11 years ago.
Yes.
That was the start of it all. It twisted her entire destiny. She started to commit crime after crime, and in the end, she lost her life.
It's because she was batshit crazy.
It's all because I betrayed her.
How did you betray her, Iris?
It's no coincidence Eagle Mountain is where the exchange was to take place. After all, I helped plan the whole thing.
Oh. What?
I got scared, so I ran away.
What are you talking about? Why would you help her? Stealing $2 million from your own father? That's awful.
But I promised that I'd help.
Why?
Because I like money! And she didn't do it for the money.
Huh?
It was revenge on our father.
Revenge? For leaving Morgan? What do you mean revenge?
He was a hideous man. He threw our mother away and then sent her to hell.
Well, to be honest, Morgan's kind of a crazy psycho too. Her mother, she must be talking about Morgan Pay.
Our mother was the eldest daughter of the main branch of the Fay family. The May family had a lot of influence in many businesses and political circles at the time. As the eldest daughter, our mother was set to inherit all of that as the next master. That's the reason our father married our mother in the first place, for power. This plan backfired because our mother's sister took it all from her. She took over as the master of the Quran.
That would be Misty Faye, Maya's mother.
Before long, the credibility of the grand tradition hit rock bottom. The new master, Mystic Misty Fae, made a terrible mistake. It was during the investigation of the DL6 incident. After that happened, our father took me and my twin sister away, leaving our mother and our home behind.
I like how everything's sort of coming full circle here, you know? Like, all the different incidents that we've been talking about. Like, even the one with Edgeworth, with Morgan, everything's just coming full circle again, you know? I like that. It does make this case feel like the final one.
He hated the place. He said he was a hick dive, and that he had no reason to stay there.
And that's when you came to Azagura Temple.
Yes, the one my father took as his wife next to already had a daughter, Valerie. I had no place in this new family, you see.
Oh.
I haven't seen my mother once since then, having the master's seat stolen from her and being rejected by her own family. I've heard she's been very battered, spiritually and emotionally.
I think I'm finally beginning to see how the pieces fit together.
Hello! I've asked her everything I can in my capacity as a prosecutor. The instant. Everything related to it goes back to the history of the Fae clan.
That's what it looks like. Everything's been building up to this one fucking moment. Harris, there's just one more thing I want you to tell me.
What is it?
During the incident in which your sister Dahlia Hawthorne poisoned a lawyer, she began relations with a certain college student in order to hide the evidence. That college student, have you heard anything about him?
Well, I did hear one thing. She said she hated his guts.
Oh, wow. Ow. Thanks, Iris. I see. Thank you for your help. That was me! But the thing is, I still don't understand that. How does Iris recognize me? She recognized Phoenix, right? Phoenix, right? I mean, so how is that? Did Dahlia tell her that somehow?
You're welcome. Hurry up, Phoenix! There is still much to investigate. Did I whip her or you?
I guess it must have been me, even though it looked like you hit her.
If these locks to me, I'll open them for you. I promise.
I don't know. I'm not really. I don't know. I'm not really sold that Iris is entirely innocent here, to be perfectly honest. I mean, if it was her sister, then who did she possess? She must have. If it wasn't Iris that she possessed, it had to be either Pearl or Maya or something, right? But I'm not entirely convinced that Iris wasn't a co-conspirator either. Thank you guys for the beginning of my investigation. There's still one giant secret left to unlock. Yeah, Pearl's psyche lock. Showtime! February 9th, Emily Hall. Look at that! They really did make a fire right in the front of the shack.
Oh, Mr. Nick!
Hi, too late, Nick! If you came here for one, our potatoes already fall small off! I think I pretty much got all the evidence I need. Now I just need to find out where Pearls is hiding. Okay, I thought maybe it's because she spilled the gravy on the thing, but it might not be the case. It might be that she instead channeled the spirit of Dahlia or something. Oh, this note. This note was given to her! Oh! Morgan sent it to her own daughter. Not Iris or Dahlia, but to Pearl. And she rather read this in that, okay, I gotta do this thing that she asked me to do. So she was the one that channeled Dahlia. Take that! You were given some instructions of Oliver that night, weren't you? I presume you recognize these pieces of paper.
Where did you?
In the incinerator at the Inner Temple. Pearls, you were following the instructions in this letter that night, weren't you? That's why you couldn't afford to miss the sound of the lights out bell.
I'm speechless, Mr. Nick. You're amazing.
Boom. The instructions that were found in the incinerator. I believe they were written for you, Pearls.
For me, no.
As you can see, a large portion has been burned, but the last section is still fairly legible. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Who was it, Pearls? Whose spirit were you supposed to be channeling? Taking into account the author of the note and their purpose for this writing, whose spirit would Pearls have been trying to channel? Don't overthink it, Phoenix. It's pretty obvious who Pearls was supposed to channel. The person you were trying to channel that night, Pearls was fucking Dahlia. It was Dahlia Hawthorne, wasn't it? That was the name that was in the letter. Boom. Just as I suspected. It wasn't Iris, her sister, beginning men at the Inner Temple that night. It was Dahlia Hawthorne. Ah. And I guess she must have put on that other outfit. I guess got out Pearl's outfit. Do you know anything about her, Pearls? Do you know what kind of woman Dahlia Hawthorne was?
No. I never heard of anyone by that name before reading those instructions.
I thought so. She didn't realize how fucking insane she was. Pearls doesn't have a clue. She doesn't know that Dahlia is her sister. And that she's evil as fuck. About the instructions in the letter I found, Pearls. Who wrote the... Whoever it was asked you to channel the spirit of someone you never heard of. You must have quite a lot of respect for them. It's Morgan, obviously. After all, you followed their instructions without question. So here's my next question. Who wrote this out of instructions for you to follow? Morgan. Hey. Pearls, I have to wonder about something. You didn't have any idea what these instructions meant, did you? But you followed them to the letter regardless. Why? Because it was your own mother asked you, that's why.
How did you?
I figured it out. The person who wrote you this letter was your own mother, Morgan May! Oh, don't cry, Pearl, even though you were a bad girl. I was no, bad. You do not channel the spirit of a fucking psychopath. That's a no. It's bad, no. All right, Pearl, it's time you start telling me the truth.
Mr. Nick,
What's she holding back from me? I don't like this.
Don't underestimate me just because I'm a child.
Huh?
If you're trying to say I followed these instructions, I'd like to see some proof.
What?
Because I don't think you have any.
Brr. So you say anything rather than admit carrying out these instructions. I guess I'll have to produce some more evidence then. One more thing, I should do it. All right, Pearls. We both know someone carried out these instructions on the night of the murder. But you're right, there's no evidence that proves it was you.
I knew it.
However, I do know whoever did it was a child.
How do you know that?
It couldn't have been an adult. No adult would have made a simple mistake like that.
A simple mistake? What do you mean by that?
I'm sure you thought you were carefully following the instructions you've been given, but you misunderstood some of the words, and this is the evidence that proves it. Oh. Channel speedily. Everything up to her. Her name is. She's our ally. Here's her picture. Use it when you channel. I know you can do it. Once this is burn the message. Also make sure not to tell anyone about this letter. Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. Gravely roast. Oh. The great. So it is. No, I didn't mean to back out of it. No! Fuck! No! Fuck me! Damn it! I backed out, but now I'm gonna do it all again! No! I didn't mean to do that! No! I think it meant the gravely roast meant the gravy. So she was the one that threw the gravy there. Fucking fuck though! I gotta go through this stupid thing again. This is what I hate! Why did they do it like this? It's like the weirdest. I don't understand why they wouldn't design to where it's like, just continue where I last left off. Nope, gotta do the whole damn thing over again. Because I guess these characters have a very short memory. They forget that we've already done this. It was this, right? Yeah, I knew it. Okay, so I was at least right about that initially. It was you who splattered gravy on this hanging scroll, wasn't it?
What? Why would I do something like that?
Do you remember what was written in that letter? Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. Well, you didn't know how to read the words gravely and roast among others, right?
How do you know that?
Remember the conversation you had with Miss Dunham on the night of the murder?
I don't read very well. Perhaps we can read some books together. Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? Miss Elise, so for example, how do you say this? It says gravely. That's kind of a tough word.
Oh! I see. When she was asking her about those words, I thought she was referring to one of her books. I think that's what Phoenix thought too, but she was asking her about the note. Like, I'm wondering now, like, did Misty Faye know about this? That what was about to happen then, right? I mean, I think she had to have, right? If she looked at the note, it's like,
oh, let me see this letter. Yes, gravely roast the master in the pits of demon Hades. Yes, of course. Oh, that's how you say that sentence. Wait a minute.
you know?
It's kind of a tough word.
I see. Well, she would have to have, right? I mean, it's like, I can't imagine she just read like, oh, that one word, I'm not gonna read anything else around it. What's this little piece of paper this little girl has, I wonder? right next to Master of Quran and Hades.
Sure, Miss Dunham thought you had to read gravely in robes, but what she didn't teach you is what they meant.
Gravely sounded like gravy to me, and the only roast I could think of was the food.
I see, and that's why she took the fucking gravy back to the room. I was like, man, she really liked gravy.
And that's why you did it. That's why you covered the picture of the master engraver on the night spot roast.
That's a bad bro.
To be honest, I did think it was a bit strange. I guess I really did think the wrong idea. Just a tiny bit. I really am useless. I didn't manage to burn the letter properly as my mother had asked me to be. Such a simple thing. I couldn't even do it right.
Pearl, that's a no. No. Night of the crime.
After dinner that night, I did go to the inner temple with a pot full of leftover gravy.
The gravy?
I saw the picture on the hanging scroll near the secret cavern. I was sure it was the Master of the Quran like it said in the letter.
I see, and then?
Well, it was already way past 10 when I got there because of all the snow, so I went to your temple guest area.
The guest area?
Yes, I thought I could wait there until the training was over.
Why didn't you just go to the training hall?
Because Mystic Maya's main training had already started, so I couldn't interrupt it. I just stayed there where I was and prayed for her to get through it. But then
Pearls, did you all sleep?
I'm sorry I didn't mean to. I just couldn't help it.
Hey, don't worry about it, Pearl. Kids fell asleep. Yeah, there's someone died because of it. I fell asleep waiting for Iris too. It happens. Anyway, you found yourself trapped in the inner temple?
Yes, when I woke up, it was morning. I tried not to cry, but Dusky Bridge wasn't there anymore, and there was no one in the training hall. I thought everyone had left me because I overslept. I threw the letter into the incinerator, and then I heated up the leftover gravy in.
And let some steam out by chugging gravy on the scroll while you cried. While you cried.
Oh wait, I probably could have eaten that. That was a bad idea.
It must have been pretty scary for you, Pearl. I know what it's like. Nick used to leave me behind when I fell asleep in school, too. Yeah, that's because you annoyed the fuck out of us, though. You don't know great something so trivial with your experience, Larry.
It was written right in my mother's letter. It said as soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. I was on my way over to the inner temple when I heard the bell ring.
So you channeled Dahlia Hawthorne's spirit?
No. I tried, but I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it?
I've never failed at channeling someone. This is the first time it's happened. I tried and I tried and I tried. Yesterday, this morning, the whole time. But I just couldn't do it.
Don't let it get down, Pearl. It'll work out. You want I'll come fly through the sky for you, a witch just like that. So she never managed to channel the spirit. Is that why you think your spiritual powers are gone?
Yes, I don't know what to do.
Isn't there any other explanation for why you couldn't channel a spirit?
I suppose there's one other possibility. It's not very likely, though.
Would you say you tell me what that is anyway?
It could happen if someone else was already channeling the same spirit.
Ooh. That's not good.
Okay, so I think Pearl did channel her spirit, right? It did channel her spirit that night. And oh god, now Dahlia's inside Iris, isn't she?
Someone else? What do you mean?
Well, there's only one of each spirit, right?
Yeah, I'm like dating a girl, Nick. You can't see a hot chick she's already taken, dude. And that would mean on the night of the murder, someone else channeled her spirit before Pearl's could. Oh, okay. Even on the night of the murder, someone else channeled the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne.
But then how could she be in two places at once? I'm still confused by that. Was it not? It had to be Iris, right? Or was it Maya? I don't know. Maybe it was Maya, and then she locked herself up in the room.
I'm a failure. I couldn't even grant my mother's final wish.
Her final wish?
Yes, the letter. This is my last wish, she said. So make sure you follow the instructions carefully.
There's a letter. I definitely need to find out more about it.
Mother's gone to a place called a penitentiary.
Yeah, I know, Pearls. I put her there.
I visit her every month, and last month she told me the time we've been waiting for has come, Pearl. There's something I need you to do for me. I hid a letter for you at our home before they brought me here. I want you to read it and do exactly what it says.
It's for the good of the Fey clan, my angel.
Mom, I wish you would stop making that weird, scary face. You'll be doing a great thing. Now listen carefully, and I'll tell you where the letter is hidden. Ha ha ha. My mother's always so nice to me. I love her very much.
Well, you're such a ding dong.
Yay, I'm such a doodle.
Yeah, moms do anything for their kids, right?
Said it was for the good of the Fey clan, so I knew it had to help her. I mean, Mystic Maya's part of the Fey clan, so it had to be good for her, too.
No, Pearl, you're so ding dong stupid. Didn't we tell you why your mother went to jail? Because she's fucking insane.
That's right, isn't it, Mr. Nick? That's right, isn't it? Isn't it?
No. I guess so, yeah.
There's a picture with her letter, too.
A picture?
Of Miss Dolly Hawthorne. Usually a picture is enough to channel someone's spirit, but this time...
Pretty weird, huh? Like Larry knows anything about this stuff.
There's something else that was strange about my mother's letter. The seal on it was broken, as if someone had already opened it once before.
That sure is pretty strange. Ooh. Oh, that's it. That's exactly it. Misty Faye did know about this. She knew about this ahead of time. So why? Why would she said she sacrificed herself? Maybe that's it. No, I bet that's what it is. I bet the original victim, the original target was Maya, right? And then maybe Misty Faye got in the way. She was trying to protect Maya, and that's how she died. So I'm guessing Maya's hopefully still alive somewhere. But that's probably what it is. Sure, it's pretty strange. So it already opened it. It opened it already. Thanks, Burls. You really helped me out. If you did cause this whole fucked up mess.
You're very welcome. Yay! I killed someone. Yay! My mother's watching over us, so I'm sure Mystic Maya will be all right.
So I guess Morgan got executed too, or does eventually. Look at that innocent smile on her face. She doesn't realize all the crazy shit she did. What am I supposed to say to her? Ha! Who else could it possibly be? I'm the only one in this game that has the balls to say that over 30,000 times and drive Nico fucking insane. Finally figured it out, have you tried? Have I been stalking you all day? The answer is yes, I have. I've been hiding in the bushes watching you. I thought I saw a flickering red light. You finally realized how terrible of a crime being painfully oblivious is. Goto! Wow, that was a slow response time, Trite. The entrance to the sacred cave looks like a freaking puzzle workshop. I guess he's talking about Iris and the lock-breaking effort. But it's all a waste of time. Why do you say that? Because my Faye isn't coming back. What? You don't know what you're talking about. How can you say something like that? It was your job to protect her, Trite. Just like it was your job to protect Mia Faye. Two sisters caught up in the worst circumstances. I realize that, but... And you were the only one who was by their sides. You were the only one who could have saved them. But I didn't know anything about what was going on. I gotta say, Gato just seems to be, I don't know, he's just being kind of fucking ridiculous in my opinion. And like, this is really this is why he hates Phoenix or something. It's like, really? He's gonna blame all that on him, not the guy who fucking killed him? It's like, I'm sorry, am I supposed to be am I a fucking wizard? Or am I a mind reader? How was I supposed to know any of that was gonna happen? Ha! What did I just say, Trite? Being oblivious is a heinous crime in itself. Tomorrow. We'll settle everything in court tomorrow, once and for all. The moment of truth and justice is next time. On Dragon Ball Z. Wait, what was the last thing you said?
Mr. Nick, is what that man just said true?
You'll be alright, Pearls. I'm sure Maya's alive. You'll see for sure yourself tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, if she isn't alive, you can try channeling her spirit and see if that works.
Nope, I'm dead.
Damn it, Maya!
I knew I could trust you, Mr. Nick.
Yes. Although you said that to me like numerous times.
I'll never forget, Mr. Nick.
My dear Pearl, you've done so well, my child. My Pearl.
Oh, I thought I was gonna see her like sitting in the electric chair, like,
Now I die. Ha 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 ha. Especially that you don't know. I knew this day would come. For you. the blood of the main family is no more. Now you are to take the place at the head of the Fae clan.
Oh my god, what? So Maya's dead too?
My last great wish, it seems I was just in fucking demon time.
To be continued.
And now the moment of truth and justice will happen next episode. Actually, probably 2 episodes. Where we will face off together. You and I will do battle.
Yes.
Our final battle shall commence. Oh, goody.
Oh man. Oh, so much like it's been clarified this episode. Now like almost everything is sort of cleared up. It there's still bits and pieces I don't quite know about, but a lot of it starts now. It's like, oh, I finally understand what's going on. Oh man. So much was revealed this episode, but damn. Just wrapping my head around all of this, like, I don't know. Just wonder if Maya's actually dead now or not. I mean, she's saying that like she's confident, like,
Maya's fucking toast, dude.
but it seems like also if her plan was originally just to kill Maya, I mean, she must have known Misty Faye was still around, right? Like, I guess she figured she wasn't going to come back, right? She only had like a short amount of time to return to the village before the statute of limitations for being the head of the Koran channeling technique ran out, I guess.
17 years and 3 days exactly. No more, no less.
And it was like, 3, 2, and she rushed through the door.
I'm here. Fuck me.
All right, guys. Well, I'm really into this. Like I said, I think it's really cool. This case is coming full circle. Everything's just coming together like pieces of a jigsaw puzzle, like pieces of pie smothered in whipped cream and cherries. All over my naked body. Anyway, like if you enjoy, subscribe up, become picky big when aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And till next time, guys, stay classy.